Scott The Woz has become one of my favorite curators and inspirations. He is extremely consistent, he uploads once a week, the topics and games he covers are normally always appealing, the quality is always great, the jokes are pretty funny.
Hey y'all, Scott here. You know, I was recently adding a brand new copy of Madden 08 to my ever-growing collection when I contracted something. Depression!
He seems very passionate when he speaks, and he just seems like an all-around great guy. I learned about his content when he was under 100k subs almost 2 years ago. A friend of mine recommended his Madden 08 Christmas special to me since I was really into Madden at the time. I watched his content, I enjoyed it, but I just never got into it, you know? Until recently, I tell ya. While I was scrolling through the Pro Jared shit show on Twitter, a lot of people were suggesting Pro Jared fans replace watching Pro Jared with Scott The Woz. Since everyone was talking about him so positively on Twitter and my friends always talked about him in a good way, I decided to give his content another shot. And here I am. But as I keep watching his content, I'm noticing a problem emerging, mainly with his rapidly growing fanbase. So, let's talk about that. Scott The Woz is like a video essayist, video game channel. His channel description describes him better than I could, so I'll just read that. Scott The Woz is a comedic video game-centric variety show that focuses on reviews, editorials, retrospectives, and much more. New episodes are uploaded every Sunday night. His videos have a similar style to those that were on the Normal Boots website. Scott has been making videos consistently on his channel since July 2016. When curating a video like Scott's, you first need the topic. Scott loves games, so he always has a lot to talk about. He isn't a channel that needs a news story to make a video on like the shitty commentary channels.
Today, I'm going to be going over the top 10 reasons why you should fuck a dragon. So the number one question I get asked when I tell people about my dragon lust, which I often do.
Snap! This one is going into my cringe compilation!
He has the ability to just look at his video game shelf, find a game, and just talk about it. Secondly comes research and writing. Normally he doesn't have to do a lot of research since he knows almost all of the info. Look at his retrospective videos. He just writes about something he is nostalgic or fond of in a positive or negative way. He probably only does a little bit of research for videos for like, I don't know, extra facts about the topic he is talking about. The next thing being recording some gameplay. So if something happens in the gameplay recording, he can mention it in the script. After this, he gets to filming. Most of the stuff he records are voiceovers, so this could be done quickly. Since he can get these done so fast, he has extra time to mix in live action shots of him talking, along with some skits and cutaway gags to put throughout the video. Also, he makes sure to get shots of the physical cases of the game he is talking about. Then we get to the editing. He puts everything together nicely, and then ships it off onto YouTube. Now, this is pretty much describing the process a lot of similar YouTubers go through. But what makes Scott stand out is how fast he puts out videos in their length. A 10 to 20 minute, fully scripted and edited video a week? That's insane. Now, you may be asking, what's his secret? How can he do it but not other reviewers? I remember Normal Boots reviewers would only put out a video a month. The answer is actually quite simple. The editing and recording are more simple compared to other reviewers. You see, Scott is so great at speaking and writing and presenting, he makes you forget almost all of the video's visuals is just gameplay. Scott's videos are just him reading a well-written script with some gameplay he recorded playing through most of the video. He then throws in live action shots and skits and jokes that he recorded to keep the viewer entertained and immersed right when the video's about to get boring. This is part of the reason how he gets videos out weekly. If you compare his reviews to someone like JonTron's earlier reviews, you can notice even more how simpler Scott's videos are. In John's videos, he had a lot more live action shots than Scott. He also had things Scott doesn't have, like CGI, text frequently appearing on screen, the screen always zooming in and out, and a lot more cutaway gags, skits, and memes thrown in. This is why people like John used to only upload every couple of weeks back in his game review days. The editing took that much longer. Also, a lot of the games Scott reviews he has already played recently. People like John or AVGN would review a lot of games they never played or haven't played in years, so they probably spent a lot of the time while making the video playing the game. Also, Scott does a lot more retrospective videos than AVGN and JonTron. Plus, Scott also has an outstanding work ethic, and he's probably ahead with his upload schedule by like a week or so, meaning he has more than 7 days to produce a video. That is how Scott gets his videos out so quickly. I like to compare how Scott makes his videos to how Leafy is Here made his. With Leafy, he could get videos out almost daily, as the videos were just him rambling over gameplay of CSGO Surf. Using gameplay as visuals is such an easy and great way to keep the video interesting to look at. The Scott The Woz problem is the fact that his consistent uploading may make his younger fans think making videos like his are easy, and I'm worried they may attack other curators for being quote-unquote lazy. Even though Scott just has a great formula he curated and it makes it easy to pump out these videos week by week along with his amazing work ethic. Not everyone has this formula and does everything differently. Some people, like JonTron, like to have a more advanced production. Some people just like more detailed scripts. Plus, YouTube is a mental game and some people probably feel more relaxed uploading less frequently. There you go. That's the Scott The Woz. That's for the live action shot. There you go. That's the Scott The Woz problem. Now, I'm gonna go and read all the death threats I got in the comments from the people not willing to watch 10 seconds of a YouTube video. Bye!